Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 3 of Youjo Senki, or Tanya of the Evil. Now, as many of you know, I didn't review episode 2, but I did watch it, of course, obviously, and I figured instead of spamming you guys with multiple reviews of stuff that I missed last week when I was on vacation, I just get, onto it with these. I said that in an update video that I had, so if you want more information about that, you can look it up and watch that video if you want. But anyways, so this episode is really good though. I'm really liking the show so far. It's 3 episodes in, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it's got a lot of potential to be really good this year. Now, what we have here is we still have Tanya going and trying to get the easy way out. She doesn't want to be in the front lines anymore. She wants to get an easy life, and she actually gets that when they give her an order. It looks like where it's like, oh yeah, you could be a part of this back unit team that studies and explores and trains with prototype weaponry. And she's like, oh, okay, that doesn't sound so bad. And she's all happy. She's like, yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I needed. Nah, it wasn't that good. What happens from here is that essentially all the stuff that she's using is this prototype jewelry type stuff that's supposed to be enhancing their magic powers, but failing horribly at doing so, and actually running the risk of like kind of endangering her life. I mean, she's noticing that the thing explodes. It doesn't run. It runs out of energy a little too fast, so she ends up falling, and it just overall is a very bad thing to the point that she decides, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm resigning from this group, and that's when again we see God, or being X as she describes it, talk to her as she's about to sleep. And this is where it kind of gets pissed off at her. It's like, you haven't changed. Because remember, as you know from the second episode, we learned that Tanya really is a dude, or originally was a dude, but reincarnated into a little girl. And he's like, you still need faith in God, and I'm gonna make sure you have faith in God. And she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fall into that. No, I'm never gonna do that. And he's like, no, you listen, you are going to believe in me. Everyone at one time believed in me. Now you will become someone that will praise me and need me, and etc. And so it kind of happens where she gets another order to do one more time training with the jewel. And she's like, I don't understand why I'm getting trained to do this again because I resigned, but whatever. And she was approved for the resign, but he's like, no, I had a divine thing from God telling me how to recreate this jewel and make it perfect this time, and it's gonna work. And she thinks that it's gonna work, or actually the doctor thinks it's gonna work, but it's exploding. It's getting ready to burst. And luckily, again, time stops, and we have God once again intervene, saying, listen, what I did was I made it so your jewel works really well, but you have to pray to it first. You have to pray to me, and thus the jewel will enhance your strength and make you so much better. But you must always pray to me, God, first, and then from there, the jewel will work. But otherwise, it won't work correctly, and it'll probably run your life. It'll kill you. And so it gives her an ultimatum. So now it's like, I have to pray to God, otherwise I'm going to die. I gotta admit that is some very interesting storytelling. This is a very interesting way to make someone pray to God. But yeah, she does that. And it works. We see the kind of power that she gets from the first episode, similar to that. We go back in, not back in time. We go forward in time, and we see that right now she had given an order to the one girl that's always with her, that she's like, you could be an officer. And she's like, wait, so I'm getting off the front line. She goes, yeah, I want you to be an officer. You're going to school for it and such. And Tanya at the same time also receives a letter saying that she's going to go back to school too, not in a bad way, but more so be an officer, that trains people. So she's happy. She's like, oh, I'm happy. This is finally gonna be where I get off the front lines and everything's gonna be really good. I'm not gonna have to deal with it. She says her final farewells to everyone. She's getting on a train. It looks like she's just smiling away, like, oh yeah, God can't mess with me anymore. He tried to have his ultimate plan, but it didn't work. I stood my ground and survived for as long as I could. And that's when, very interesting, at the end of the episode, we see the same line that came up actually before, which is Deus Lo Volt, which apparently means God's will or something like that, I believe. And all of a sudden it's attached to a form with her name on it, which is very interesting. I have a feeling that for some reason she's gonna end up back in the front lines for some reason. That's what I'm guessing. Overall, though, very solid episode. I really am digging the show so far. I'm very curious where the show's gonna go from here. I presume since we're done with the kind of flashback stuff, we're gonna go probably focus now on the main story, so that's pretty cool. Overall, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. As always, please, if you did like the review, hit the like and subscribe button, share the video, the whole nine. I will talk to you all later. Please make sure you go check out my live review of Blue Exorcist. That should be out probably in a little while. If not, this is coming out later. I don't know exactly, but I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.